everyone. Thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of Talking Comics, ExcaliburCCGTV, where every week we come together to tell you about the great comics that are hitting the shelf. I am Chris.
And I am Buzz.
Guys, we are Excalibur Comics Cards and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. You can always find out what's going on with us at our website, ExcaliburCCG.com. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description down below. Just do a search for us on those platforms. You will find us there. Buzz, glad to have you back, bro. It's been a while.
It's been a while. We've got a new president. The Cubs won the World Series. Thanksgiving's happening. Mega sale.
Creators of boycotting red states.
Yeah.
You know, all that jazz, right?
You leave for a couple of months.
Dude.
Look what happened.
It goes to crap. A lot of changes since you were last on, bro. Good to have you back. Thanks for filling in. Really appreciate it. So, guys, hey, a couple quick shout-outs real quick before we dive into the new episode. First of all, thank you for the awesome turnout for the Mega Sale and for Black Friday. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tons of people have been here. And, hey, shout out to Lester. Lester is one of our viewers, one of our subscribers, and commenters below. He was actually up here and got to meet us and got to talk to him for a moment about comics real quick, and he loved seeing the shop and loved everything about the shop here in Shreveport. So Lester, awesome to meet you, man. Really, really nice to meet you. Be safe getting back home.
You act like it was an honor to meet us, Chris. You're the one that got the picture with him.
I got a picture with Lester. You see it right here on the screen. Yeah. Yeah.
Lester didn't want a picture.
Lester was like, oh, okay, he was really cool.
Whatever, losers.
He's a fan though, and he had a lot of good things to say about the shop, especially compared to other places that he's been and stuff. And I told him, I said, you know, our shop's pretty awesome compared to others. And then other shops, our shop needs to be more awesome. But you know, for where we are and what we're doing, I think it's a great shop, especially compared to other places in the region. So, Lester, very nice to meet you, man. Thanks for taking the picture with us and sharing it. Let me share it here on YouTube. Also, guys, another channel that we've mentioned in the past, Geek Devotions. They just put up a new episode featuring yours truly. I'll have a link for that episode in the description below. But as you know, Geek Devotions is an uplifting spiritual channel, mixing geek culture in with a spiritual walk with Christ. And I put up a new video there. Take a look at that. It's about taking care of sin in your life, Star Wars style. So, guys, there we go. Check that out. Have a link down in the description below. If you go check that out, tell them ExcaliburCCGTV sent you over there. We would really, really appreciate it.
Just shoot it with an airplane.
Shoot it with an airplane, whatever you got to shoot with. Just start shooting. Guys, not a huge week. As a matter of fact, I guess this is the 5th week. I'm not even sure. I just wake up and I just start shooting videos.
They're leaving annuals this week.
So it's not really even a 5th week. It's just kind of
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's
5 Wednesdays.
There we go. That's what it is then. Yep, yeah, you're right. It is 5th week. So thanks for enlightening me, sir, because I'm still kind of groggy. But anyways, guys, hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving week. Everybody that celebrated Thanksgiving here in the U.S. and abroad, hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving week. We're going to go ahead and dive into some new number ones because we do have some new stuff to cover for you, plus some annuals and stuff that we're going to cover as well. But Marvel is bringing back the Flaming Skull, baby. You've been seeing him on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And honestly, I've been digging it. It's been really cool. But Ghost Rider #1 drops this week from Marvel Comics. We got Felipe Smith back on board. He and Tradd Moore did the previous series. But Felipe is back writing this. There's a new artist here. But most importantly, Robbie Reyes is back. The guy that you're seeing on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back in this series. This takes a look at a mysterious object that crash lands in Southern California, and it brings together the brightest minds in the Marvel Universe, like Amadeus Cho and several others, to find out what it is and what's going on. And we may even see a showdown between Ghost Rider and the new Jade Giant here in this first issue. Plus, on top of that, it's going to have a backup story by the original creators, Felipe Smith and Tradd Moore, who brought us the previous series. It's going to have that as well. So, guys, have fun with this. Also, we're still going to find out too, is Robbie possessed by his uncle, or is this something else here? So, I'm looking forward to it. I loved what they did. Have you been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Please tell me you've seen this. Oh, man! They showed how Robbie Reyes got the Ghost Rider.
Oh, really?
Yes, they did, and it was sweet!
Was it like in Stephen King with the possessed car?
No, you want me to tell you what it was?
No, I don't care.
Oh, man! He's a buzzkill! He's a buzzkill today, guys! Anyway, guys, if you saw that, then you know what I'm talking about. But, guys, Ghost Rider drops this week. Have fun with that. Hopefully this will be a great series for what they're doing alongside Ghost Rider on the screen in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What's up for you, bro?
It's annual week, and we have Batman Annual #1 by Tom King and David Finch. Silent Night. A hush of winter snowfall is falling over Gotham City, but a quiet night in this place is never truly quiet.
Exactly.
Batman and his allies and his many foes stalk the streets in this icy showcase of top talent. I think there's going to be quite a few different artists on this book, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably so. I don't see David Finch carrying it on his own.
No.
But this is the first Batman Annual since the Rebirth.
Yes.
So all of you guys that are checking out what's going on with Batman, definitely check this out as well. Another fan favorite, Injustice Gods Among Us Year 5 Annual #1, dropping this week. Brian Buccioletta and Mike S. Miller continuing the story here. We have 3 tales in this book, one with Harley Quinn. We also got one with Ares, and we've got one with Black Lightning in this book. So, guys, if you're following what's going on with Injustice Gods Among Us, check out what's going on with Harley, Ares, and Black Lightning in this new annual dropping this week.
Can't have a Batman Annual without a Superman Annual. And Peter J. Tomasi and George Jimenez bring you Superman Annual #1.
Nice.
Earth to Earth, Ashes to Ashes. Mr. Oz told Superman he was not what he thought. Now Swamp Thing comes hunting for the Man of Steel to discover what strange connection this new Superman has to the planet. But their contact is something neither is prepared for, leading to Kal-El battling the Earth Elemental who wants to bury him.
Bury him. Nice.
Should be easy for Swamp Thing to bury him.
You would think with the
may
green.
Not stay buried.
No, he may not. Guys, New Talent Showcase #1 from DC Comics is dropping this week as well. This is from Vida Ayala and Barnaby Magenda. This takes a look at, in this one shot, actually, this takes a look at Wonder Woman as she is her true God of War self against a parade of monsters. Also, Superman discovers a new threat that might be bigger and better than the Joker himself. And Hot Girl solves crimes in the Weird Weapons Unit for the GCPD. Something new here that DC is doing, trying to get new talent on board. And this is the showcase just for them. And you'll see what they've learned from legendary creative talents like Scott Snyder, Jim Lee, and Klaus Janson in this book. Check it out if you're wanting to find some new stuff from new artists and new writers from DC with this New Talent Showcase #1 dropping this week. And one that I'm really looking forward to from Valiant Comics, Lee. I know you're listening, Lee. Valiant Comics, Savage #1 dropping this week. A 4-issue miniseries. We got B. Clay Moore and it's not Clayton. We got Clayton Henry as well as Louis LaRosa on board as the artist for this series. B. Clay Moore has done tons of stuff. He had his creator-owned series, Hawaiian Dick, that he had for several years. He's done writing for several other companies. Clayton Henry has been a Valiant staple now for a couple of years. And Louis LaRosa is freaking amazing. And he's done Punisher. He's done all kinds of stuff for the big companies. And now he's been at Valiant now for a while. And if you don't follow him on Facebook, you should, because he posts images of his raw pencils and stuff like that. Dude, it is amazing. And I'm spending too much time talking about that. Let's talk about Savage #1. This takes a look at a supermodel wife and her famous soccer star husband that go missing 15 years ago. But where did they go? The world believes they're dead. But in reality, their private jet crash landed on a mysterious unknown island ruled by prehistoric creatures from another time. And this is the story of how they lost their humanity. I don't know how this is going to tie into the overall Valiant Universe, but I'm so looking forward to this. Taking a look at these celebrities, debutantes that are now in this place where you have to survive. There's no forgiveness. It's harsh territory. Really looking forward to this. Especially looking forward to the art by Louis LaRosa, if you can't tell already. That's me, guys. Those are the new #1s that we're covering for this week. A few other things are coming out as well. These are the main ones that we're covering. Black Mask has a new series coming out called No Angel that looks really, really interesting and good. Check that out if you have it available locally at your comic shop. We'll have it available for those who pre-ordered it here at our shop, as well as some other new number ones as well that were pre-orders only. But guys, those are the new number ones. Let's dive into the storylines that we have to cover for this week. Buzz, what is going on this week?
One big storyline starts this week. And it rolls out of, what was the book called that just came out? The
Death of X.
Death of X.
Yes.
And if you didn't read that last issue, I didn't read it, but I flipped through that last issue just to see what happened. And Emma Frost's face on that last page just says it all. I don't know if we got a picture of it. We could just show it, but it's like creepy looking.
Creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, and we haven't seen her since that, since Marvel Rebirth or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Doom and whatever. But anyway.
That's right.
I versus X, Inhumans versus X-Men, Charles Soule, Kenneth Rocafort. This issue sets the stage for the upcoming crossover mega event. Learn who the major players will be, plus the seeds of the incredible plan that will unfold in I vs. X number 1. Beast and ISO travel the world to learn a desperate truth. The X-Men assemble their ranks and the Inhumans prepare for the war to come. And all begins with one choice. One choice. See it here.
Exactly. Exactly. I hope you guys, if you guys have read Death of X, let us know what you think about it in the comments below. It's been pretty interesting, and it's been nice to see Aaron Cooter over at Marvel. He's the guy who's been drawing that as well. So congrats to him for he switched sides from DC to now he's over at Marvel. Guys, it's time for some of our favorites, some of the first comics that we will read that will be at the top of our stack of books to read. Buzz, what's up for you, sir?
Saga number 40. The War for Fang, Part 4.
Yes.
It's all fun and games until...
That's awesome.
Also, hope we got Totally Awesome Hulk number 12.
Cool.
The Hulk and Black Panther have been going at it for a while, and now it looks like a mechanical Black Panther is coming after the Hulk. Maybe a Hell Iron Black Panther, whatever you want to call it.
Vibranium, baby.
Yeah, like the Hulkbuster Iron Man, but it's a Black Panther.
Yeah, and that cover you just saw, that the cover looks awesome. I love that. So yeah, so there we go, guys. Up for me, Romulus number 2. Really dug the first issue from Image Comics. Taking a look at the secret society that rules the world, and now some of their most powerful acolytes and servants are turning against them. But in this second issue, we can take a look at Ashlar, the young girl who's facing this life-changing moment. She faces death to stop them, but someone has come to help her. Someone with a power that can set the entire world free. A power that has waited generations to find her. Will that power find her in time, though? I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do with this series. I like what the creators have done with the first issue. So check out Romulus if you haven't checked it out from Image Comics. Also, another one that I really dig that I've talked about before, 7 to Eternity number 3 drops this week. Number 1, thank you for the pretty consistent publishing schedule here, guys. 3 issues in, I'm totally digging it. But guys, this is from Rick Remender and Jerome Opeña from Image Comics. This takes a look at the last Mozak as they charge headlong into battle against the Mud King and his guardian, the Piper. And the story revolves around Adam, and the question is, will he fight against the Mud King and the Piper, even though the Mozak were the cause of his family's downfall? This is not an adult book per se. I mean, you're not going to see a bunch of nudity or anything like that, but the tone of it is very mature. You really are looking at some issues that you're not going to see explored in a lot of mainstream stuff. And I'm so totally digging it, especially the artwork from Jerome Opeña. But the story has carried it as well so far as well, the emotional impact of it for me. I've really been enjoying it, guys. So, guys, check out 7 to Eternity number 3 as well. Guys, those are our favorites. Now, it's time for the pick of the week. The caveat is simply this. The rule is simply this. You can only walk out of the comic shop with one new comic this week. It can be one that we've talked about or one that you're personally looking forward to. What is the one comic you will not leave the comic shop without? Hell or high water, regardless of whatever happens, the one that's going home with you is going to be Buzz, what's going to be your pick of the week this week?
I usually read this book as one of my first books, so I'll say Totally Awesome Hulk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'll be your pick?
Yeah, I mean, what Pack's done with Amadeus here, he's given the power of the Hulk to a teenager.
Yeah.
And no matter how smart Amadeus is, he still acts like a teenager.
He's still a teenager.
He, like, whenever Carol Danvers, he was like, we're gonna keep an eye on you, just chill out. What's Amadeus gonna do? He's gonna show his rear end and go jumping off and then tearing crap up and then just write a message on the side of a mountain that says, "Made you look."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
I saw that. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Teenage
angst.
Pushing the boundaries.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's gotta push.
But to have a Hulk doing that, it's a joke for him, but everybody else is on red alert, baby.
Because we've seen in the book that it's only a matter of time before he could lose it. Loses his control over his Hulkness.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool. For me, I think that my pick of the week this week is going to be 7 to Eternity #3. God, I'm just digging it. I really am digging it. 7 to Eternity #3. Guys, tell us your pick of the week in the comments below. Anything that we've covered or anything else that is not on our list of stuff that you get that you're really, really looking forward to that you will not leave the comic shop without. Tell us in the comments below. Guys, let's move on to our question of the week. Last week was a doozy. It was a heavy-hitting question of the week. But guys, we're going to have a little fun with this week's question of the week. I'm going to put an image here on the screen. The question of the week is simply this, and you'll see the image right now. If you can have the powers of any two characters, who would you choose? Any two superheroes from the Marvel or DC universe, if you could have their powers, which two superhero powers would you have for yourself? Buzz, what do you think?
Do you have any in mind right now?
God, the breadth of this is like so...
Now, would this be for us to have ourselves or for a potential character?
No, for you to have... You can have it. If you could have the powers of any two superheroes from Marvel or DC, what powers would they be?
I'll definitely go with my old trusty Green Lantern.
Okay, the Green Lantern ring?
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead, and I'll come back to me for my second one.
How about the power cosmic, like the Silver Surfer has? Would be my first one. So yeah, so Green Lantern ring and the power cosmic. Second choice would be, for me, I think I would go with telepathy, like Professor Xavier.
Give me somebody really smart, like Reed Richards, Tony Stark smart. I want that. Because imagine that smarts with that ring, what you could do with it.
Exactly.
You could do stuff people wouldn't even fathom.
Exactly.
Like, we've seen, like, artists with it and soldiers with it, but imagine somebody just brilliant with it.
Yeah.
What they could do to you with it,
Very cool. So, the intellect and...
Superior intellect and a Green Lantern ring.
Cool. And me, power cosmic and telepathy. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. That's cool. That's very cool. Nice combo. So, guys, have fun with it. We're wrapping up the year, guys. We're just having fun with stuff. Tell us in the comments below if you could have the superhero powers of any two characters for yourself from Marvel or DC. What powers would they be? Have fun with that in the comments below. So, guys, that's it for this week. Some really great stuff dropping as well. Even though it is a lighter week, there is some fun stuff to be checking out and have fun with. So have fun with that, guys. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Now we're moving into the Christmas season, and we want you guys to have a fantastic Christmas season as well. So we will have more stuff to tell you about that in the future as well in the coming weeks. Man, this year has flown by.
Yeah, it has.
It really has. A lot of stuff has happened. So, guys, that's it for this week. Anything else to add, sir? No.
I was going to say a lot of people have died this year, but
I just lost several, 10 celebrities. Goofball. Guys, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Read great comics. Leave us some fantastic comments down in the comments below. Lester, it was great to meet you, and we will see you guys in our next video.